myself, I'm Debbie Hunter. I also want to introduce my three children that are here with me today. They are my rocks. Just stand up. Brayden Hunter, Bethany Hunter, and Austin Hunter. We are from Yakima, Washington, inside the mountains. I'd like to tell you just a little bit about why we do what we do. But first I want to thank a few folks that have helped us get where we are. I want to thank Doug Paul from Garden Village for nominating us. That was really awesome. I want to thank the entire Garden Village staff for all their awesome fundraising efforts that's helping us to travel and to share our story. And Bob Leroy and his wonderful staff at the Alzheimer's Association for opening doors and making connections for us. First, I would like everyone to imagine you are sitting in a doctor's office, giving a diagnosis of a disease that has no cure, no treatment, no getting better if you change your lifestyle, literally no hope. Basically a death sentence. Now I want you to imagine, carrying this in your mid-40s, a time when you should be in your prime. This is what happened to my husband, Chris. He had begun doing some testing for what we thought were mini strokes at the age of 45. After a couple months of testing, just a few days after his 46th birthday, we got the diagnosis. It wasn't mini strokes like we thought. It was Alzheimer's disease. Here was a man who, his whole life, loved to laugh, smiled all the time, knew how to enjoy life. He was an all-around happy guy. A guy whom, in our entire marriage, I had never seen him cry. But on the day he sat on that couch and he bawled. The doctors told us they were trying to make it better and said, you have 10 to 15 good years before you're going to even see any major signs. They were wrong. In Chris's case, we had less than a year before he started showing signs. Within 2 years, he had forgotten his children, his home that we'd been living at for over 15 years, and me and his wife. He was also starting to struggle with basic life skills at this time. Skills that we all take for granted. How to feed yourself, how to bathe, how to use the bathroom. At this time, we had 2 kids in local college and 1 in high school, and I was working full-time. The 4 of us were by now struggling to try and take care of this. None of us wanted to let him go, but we also knew that we were failing. So we made that really hard decision. And on Chris and I's 25th anniversary, my oldest son, Brayden, and I went and toured nursing homes. 2 weeks later, we moved him in. Chris was 48. He declined rapidly to the point where he could no longer walk, talk, or feed himself. He's now living his own worst nightmare. I just hope that he no longer is. And as awful as it has been for Chris, let me tell you, it's been truly devastating as a family to watch. We've always been a close family with lots of love and laughter in our home. And it's been really hard to watch him pull away from us. I can still remember that day that we were sitting around the kitchen table shortly after we moved Chris in. And I told the kids, we have a choice. We can sit around and cry and feel sorry for ourselves. Or we can pull ourselves together and do something about this. Everyone agreed, yes, let's do something. And let's do it in Dad's honor. We had no idea at that time what we were going to do, but we knew we didn't like feeling helpless and we had to do something. It was about this time that I was introduced to Bob Leroy at the Alzheimer's Association, and our journey to fight this disease began. These last 5 years since Chris was diagnosed have been rough and bumpy. As many of you probably know, this is a very expensive disease. And with Chris being the major income earner in our home, it kind of hit us hard. We've lost our home, our business, all of our valuables. But through it all, we've kept each other's spirits up, and we've kept our love for each other. And we've kept our determination to fight for a cure. And yeah, we realize that no matter how hard we work, we're not going to be able to bring Chris home. But maybe if we work really, really hard, maybe we can prevent this tragedy from happening to the next one. And that's why we do what we do.